Welcome, folks. Today we're discussing an interesting topic: semantic noise versus symbolic noise in communication systems.
I'm intrigued. So, what exactly is the difference between these two types of noise? It sounds a bit technical.
Well, in essence, symbolic noise refers to errors or distortions that occur in the symbols themselves during transmission or processing. Think of it like a typo or a garbled signal. For example, if you're sending the word secure and it arrives as secre, that's symbolic noise. The CCRE sequence is damaged.
I see, so it's a problem with the form of the message, not necessarily the meaning?
Exactly. The meaning might still be recoverable, especially for humans. We can often figure out what was intended, even with those errors. But for computers, it can cause problems with parsing and understanding the data.
Got it. So, what about semantic noise? How does that differ?
Semantic noise, on the other hand, is when the meaning itself is altered or misunderstood, even if the symbols are transmitted perfectly. This arises from things like ambiguity, cultural differences, or just plain misinterpretation.
Can you give me an example of that?
Sure. Imagine a phrase that has different meanings depending on the context. If the sender and the receiver have different understandings of the context, the message, even if perfectly transmitted, will be misinterpreted. That's semantic noise. It's not about garbled text, it's about garbled understanding.
So, semantic noise is more about the interpretation of the message, while symbolic noise is about errors in the transmission of the symbols themselves?
Precisely. And understanding both types of noise is crucial for designing better communication systems, especially when dealing with language and artificial intelligence. We need to account for both the form and the meaning to ensure accurate communication.
This is really insightful. Thanks for clarifying the difference. It's definitely something to keep in mind when thinking about how we communicate, both with each other and with machines.
You're welcome. It's a complex topic, but hopefully this gives a good foundation. Thanks for listening, folks. Goodbye.